So these are all people that have changed the perception of how entrepreneurship should look like, and innovation should look like, and have always proven to be there for each and every founder. Without further ado, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. McKevin. Let's give him a round of applause. Our keynote speaker for this evening, and I think he was briefed, he's standing between yourselves and food. But in saying that, if someone needs a chair, there's a chair here. You can remove my bag. You are more than welcome to sit. I'd like to introduce Professor Wamuyu, Chair, Computing Department, Science and Technology at the university that we've just been at in the last 2 days, United States International University, Africa. Prof, if you could come up, please. Thank you. So we were talking about dress. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking fantastic. Please give him a round of applause.
So good evening. I'm very happy to be here with all of you. We have spent 2 days of joy and happiness and a lot of learning. As we celebrate today our 2 days, I would just like to highlight what we have done, what we have achieved, and what we need to do as a community. So I have a small written speech here which I can read, and I will also have be interjecting in between. It's titled The Power of Community in Shaping the Startup Ecosystem. And over the last 2 days, we have become a family. I had not met the people from University of Namibia University, the ladies from Botswana, the professor from Uganda, the professor from Nigeria, and we have become a family. So from the North Africa, we head Morocco, we go down to South Africa. From the West, we head Nigeria, and from the East, we head Somalia. So we had all Africa with us. And therefore, I'm glad, and I'm happy for the Southern Africa Innovation Collective. They seem a very strong team, and they challenged us East African, the Ugandans, the Tanzanians, the Kenyans, on how we can be able to move together. We all know the importance of and the benefits of a strong community, which goes beyond the success of an individual. So even when Mark Kevin is talking about a winner, all of us these last 2 days, we are winners. We have learned a lot. I've learned that my old laptop, my old phone, I can give it to Francois, and he can use it to teach other people in Africa. So a supportive community, and that's what you have been part of, can provide resources, mentorship, and guidance to help all of us turn around our Africa as a continent. And I'm so glad that when I talked to Mark Kevin, we didn't receive any European funding for this event. We never received any American funding for this. We did it as Africans, and we should be happy for that. So a thriving ecosystem that we are part of is built on the foundation of collaboration and shared resources. So when startup ecosystem builders collaborate, they bring together diverse skill sets, experiences, and perspectives. And that is what we saw this afternoon. For us in universities, Makerere, Tshwane, our approach to the ecosystem is different from what Ofumbayo does. They do some very good things. So we are in the same ecosystem. Our approach and techniques are different, but we have a common objective, but differentiate roles and differentiate approaches. And all of us, we have to succeed to ensure that we grow this ecosystem where we are. So the fusion of ideas that we have all of us should become a catalyst for innovation, enabling them to solve complex ecosystem challenges and and to tap into new opportunities. From the ASEP 2023, we can build a strong startup ecosystem, builders community that will start, support, and empower our startups. So what are we supposed to do as individuals and as a community? So we can start by saying, as individual, be a leader. And we have seen Mark Kevin leading us through and through this period. So even when you go back to your country, be a leader. Be a leader who takes initiative, who is active. I was impressed by the summary that were given from the presenter from Morocco. The statistics, they look very bad because we don't seem to be working together. We don't know where people are. But he made it clear that we can be able to work together collectively to grow as an ecosystem. So be inclusive. One of the challenges I realize is that even though we are all in the same room, I could see the Zambians only working together. I could see the Botswana people always working together. The South Africans working together. It is high time we also learn to include other people, to collaborate, so that whatever is happening in South Africa, we are aware of. We live the age of copy and paste, isn't it? So the good thing that you're doing in South Africa, we can take it to Uganda. So the people from Tshwane University, Makerele can borrow from you. We can borrow from Namibia University. So we can borrow across all of our different ecosystems because we have the same role to develop all the startups, to help the startups. That's our role. So we need to be inclusive so that we are welcoming, so that we can include everyone regardless of their background or experience. And I don't know whether it's because Francois was alone, he seemed to intermingle with everyone. And I seemed to be interested in agri-tech, and I kept talking to Ovio. So there are different things in the ecosystem which can help us if we continue to learn from one another. Another thing is we need to provide mentorship. Did you learn the universities are not doing so well? The innovation hubs in the university are not doing very well. And you have the experience. You need to come to the university to help us so that we can be able to grow. We could be having resources. You heard Makerele has a lot of money. So they should share with Tshwane University. They should share with other universities. So let us work together. So what can we do now, all of us? Apart from the individual roles, what can we do? One of the challenges I saw is that we did not have any government official. If you have to do any advocacy, whom do we go to? We need the government. So we need now, within the ecosystem, we had someone from Kenya talk about the Innovation Week, the things that are happening. But that's just one thing. But we need to have the government in it, supporting it, so that the ecosystem can grow. Another thing we also need to do is to use data. And I was happy when he presented, he talked about the data we need, the data he has, and how we can use data. So we met, all of us. I kept on asking, how many are we? From each country, from each location, and even different types of ecosystem that we are involved in. But I think we can all come together and do one thing. Build an online platform that can unite us. And this is a task now I give to Mark Kevin and all of us, that we take this and own up. We build an online platform that we can use to communicate, that we can share the resources, and we can help each other. Because we're living in a digital world, and we remember we said we are accepting newer technologies. So we need to move online, develop a platform that can help us to communicate and share the resources that we have. Another thing we also realize we need to do as a community is to advocate for access to the capital. There is very minimal money, and we need to do a lot of things. So we need to pull up our resources that we have to seek funding that can work very well for us, for all of us. We also need to promote talent development, and this we can do it through the universities, through the TVET. We had a presentation from South Africa on how the TVETs can be used as help students develop innovative skills and entrepreneurship skills, so we can help to develop the skill. Above all, we need to invest in research. The presentation we had were very nice. Some were backed by data. This time I felt some presentation probably are gut feelings. But we all know even all our most of the setup usually start by gut feeling, isn't it? For it to grow, there should be something pushing us. And the final thing I'll say that let us continue with the passion I saw. When the presentation and video did not work, said we can do without it. That's the spirit I loved. It's not working, let's move on. And that's how we have been able to do it. We survived the first night when the change of room happened at 5 p.m. And we have had a beautiful event, and we have enjoyed. Because all of us, we are determined to have a good stay in Nairobi, and we have enjoyed it. So let us build a strong community, a community that can nurture a thriving startup ecosystem and support economic growth, innovation, and job creation. That should be our mantra. Thank you, and let us enjoy.
Thank you very much, Prof. I'm busy taking notes for myself as well. So the fact that you are here, you are leaders for your communities, for what needs to be done. Be a catalyst for change, be inclusive, copy and paste where it works. Funny, Prof, you mentioned Rwanda. Where are you? We are thinking, how do we move from here to Rwanda? So you are in the prophetic, right? And lastly, use data, invest in research. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask now if at each of your tables you know who you are sitting with. Do you know who you're sitting with? Right? Do you have their business card? Do they have contact details? Anything about them do you have? Yes. Thank you. We were challenged by the MC earlier to say, please connect. All right, I'm giving you 20 seconds. If you need to connect, 20 seconds. Music, please. Let's go. 20 seconds. Connect. I see business cards at this table. I see smiles at this table. Let's connect. Phone numbers, all of that. Thank you. Let's go. Others are shaking hands. Let's go. Yes, I like it. 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 Yes. 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 Hello, Bernard. Bernard. Hello. How are you, sir? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Can I ask that we do table by table? Shh. Right. Can I ask that we do table by table in terms of food? Can we start with your table, sir? You can go and get food. Food. Thank you. Okay, everyone, we're going to go table by table in terms of dinner. And then after that, we'll carry on with the awards. Okay, thank you. Can I have the first two tables? Please going. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, shorty got a lot in her bucket list. I give her number one, she need a bucket quick. And when we done, she feel me like a majesty. Grip, 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 grip. Round two, quick, quick, quick. Round TD, lip. And stay, we go do one for your place. Make sure that your daddy is known. Make sure that your mommy is known. Switch off that television. Netflix know what I came here for. Shawty better shut your door, cause I know one disturb me boy. Shawty like it when I grill her oh. When I finish up,
Angelina, you the good in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I know go fall in your hand never. So now me you could live forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina, I'm a Angelina.
If we need chairs, there's chairs on the other side. We've set them. You can take a chair and maybe put it here if you want to sit next to somebody. Just some house rules. In terms of drinks, if you are staying here, please make sure you are putting it on your tab. But if you can, card it if you need to. Okay. Hello? Hello? Right. If you need to get extra drinks, if you're staying at this hotel, tab it onto your room. If you're not in this hotel, you either M-Pesa or card or cash it to the ladies that have been serving us. Thank you.
I'm Mr. Keep it on the 100. Yeah, I'm ready, yeah, ready. Let's get it to Yankee for this pandemic. Girl, I get it all on me, I wanna spend it. I fit to be your garment, me, I wanna wear it for real. You know I got it, take the car keys. For the Maserati, you get nothing. For the Lamborghini, you won't keep. For the Bentley, you go bend it. Oh baby, choose what you wanna cruise in. I buy you shoes, probably Jimmy Choo. And I like the way I get it out. So up in my Maserati, baby, up in my Maserati, up in my Maserati, up in my Maserati. Girl, I wanna see you go down. Yeah, say me I love the way you bend body. Up in my Maserati, baby, up in my Maserati, and I just wanna see you down. Somebody need somebody. I body, your body, I'm on your back, follow me, somebody, need somebody, somebody, my body, your body, I'm on your back, follow me. What have you doing to get to love? Girl, I don't give you all I got, but you make enough for you. Show you fire, me got a photo, girl. Now I be say I don't get enough for you. Yeah, what you done, nothing I can't do for my baby. Anytime when you need me, come through, my shawty, what you done, nothing I can't do for my baby, my shawty, my baby.
All right.
Baby, say you there for me, as I there for you.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know we've all eaten, and it is important that we straight into why we're here tonight. And I would like us to start now with the award of someone who spent so many years, over a decade, nurturing our ecosystem, supporting a startup not only within his community, but he's made sure that his presence is felt beyond borders, He's been part of so many organizations as founder, as board of directors, as mentor and coaches, and all these great initiatives that he's helped created has given birth to so many entrepreneurs today. Including myself, including this event that's happening today. This is someone that when I said you knock the door at any time in the middle of the night when you're troubled, he will ask you, how can I help? Even some of you will look at it as a condition, but he didn't look himself as someone that has any condition, that someone who is struggling. But who are we talking about? And if there's someone that would testify to who this guy is, or if he deserves what we're giving him tonight, I would like someone to say a few words. But before you do, it is important that we welcome Bernard Chira. Please, Bernard Chira for a leadership achievement of the year award. But before Bernard receives his award and say a few words, I would like, is there anyone that supports this award? Is there someone that has 1 minute to support with a hand, with the applause? Anyone? All right. Come, please.
I stand here as a testimony that I have known Bernard, not physically, not met him. I met him in this forum, but I have known him for 7 years. When I was forming our startup in the northern part of this country, his name stood up very well. And somebody told me, when you go to Nairobi, please meet Bernard. And when last year, when I was still looking for him, somebody told me that if you want to meet Bernard, join ASEC. And we joined ASEC, not that of other benefits that were in ASEC, but because we really wanted to see this great man. And he's somebody that I can really, really commend for any other awards. Thank you so much.
I will be handing this award myself. This award, just because I want to hand it. You guys have started. This award, I would like to hand this award myself. And the reason being, this guy right here have stood, on my case. This event would not have happened if it was not of Bernard. And I only started doing a research on Bernard about 6 months ago, when we launched the nomination. No, about 7 months ago, we launched the nomination for ASEP, and I keep seeing his name keep coming for every category, keep coming, and I said, no, but let me check who Bernard is. I've seen his name, but I've never really checked who this guy was, and that was where I started doing my research, and I was blown away, and because we had already planned to hold ASEP in Kenya, I reached out. So how can I reach out? But I did not have the contact, and I started asking how I could reach out to him. And a very good friend of mine, Hilton, connected me and said, "Have you reached out again?" He said, "Have you reached out to Bernard?" His name came up again. I said, "Bernard Chira." He said, "But do you know him?" I said, "The last 6 months I've been reading about this guy." So he's touched my life in many ways. He's helped me. He's supported me. He's protected. He's guided, and his advice is meant on me. And I am so honored to be standing right here in front of this guy to hand him um, um, this the leadership achievement award. So Bernard,
Should we shake on it?
I think okay. They said this is how they do it here. Oh, can shake on it.
For the cameras. Wow. Okay. Good evening, Africa. Good evening, Africa. All right. I hope you're not feeling too cold. Yeah. So I just wanted to say thank you to you all. I never imagined that I'd be receiving such an award and sharing it with how many countries here? Um, 15 countries. Wow. So it's such an honor to have my brothers and sisters from all over the continent that we share um, a vision, a mission of supporting innovation, entrepreneurship, um, and not just because it's a job, at least not for me, but um, just as Mark Kevin said, that he doesn't understand why he does something so hard, yet it gives him so much joy. I think I could say the same thing. Um, so I think for me, this award, to be honest, when Kevin told me about this award, I was like, "Are you sure?" like, I think I'm only getting started. Um, so I know I'm standing on the shoulders of giants and people that have been doing this work way longer than I have. Because in our African innovation ecosystem, um, you know, we have pioneers that have been doing this work for more than a decade. I've met companies that have been on for 30 years. Some enablers that have been on for 20 years. So it's really such an honor. And I just want to say thank you, and I share it with you. And I think when I think the context that we are in at the moment, not just as a continent but as a world, I think we are living in very difficult times, right? Uh, we're living in a situation of permanent crisis. They call it perma crisis. You know, it was COVID, then it was Ukraine, then it is Israel and Gaza. We don't know what's coming next, right? Um, but I think in the midst of all this, um, there is great hope for this world because everybody seated here, everybody who's trying to disrupt and change the world in their own small way is literally holding this world together. And that includes everybody on this event. Um, so I just want to give a very quick short story for those who haven't met me. I know a lot of people have met me or have read about me. So I'm Kenyan, born in Kenya, raised in Kenya.
Greetings everyone. My name is Ivana Victoria Surumula and I'm from Botswana. Well, I'm the founder and CEO of Mega Minds Nation, a startup that builds solutions towards the STEM subject, failure in schools. So we noticed that every year, year in, year out, students tend to fail subjects in the STEM field, right? And they end up leaving the industry at that. So we don't want to find ourselves suffering of COVID without having solution builders in Africa. So we decided to be the solution bringers by building I Am Smart educational board games. It doesn't only bring curriculum-based content, but it also brings your apparatus to life and experiences in science. I hope I've said enough.
So that's why you are standing here. See?
Thank you so much, Mr. Evin. My name is Namataba Kaingu from Zambia. I am 19 years old. I think I should be the youngest person here. We as Chimeko are building a mental health and wellness platform because we acknowledge how much people suffer with mental health issues, and especially in schools and the workplace. I think most people don't give 100% productivity because they have so much going on in their minds. So as Chimeko, we hope to solve this problem. Thank you.
We'll call you back again for your certificate. We have something to give you. We'll call you guys back. Thank you so much. Please give them a hand of applause. They will all be walking away with 5,000 rounds each. For a 19-year-old, we had this idea for so many years. I think we have changed this continent, even including global. So at least it shows that the young, we are nurturing the young ones, right? So that was one of our panels today. And then we have the second, again, is a tie. And it doesn't come in any particular order because it's a tie. So we have Bao Green Technology. Are we now, this thing that we keep saying, let's empower women, we are not going behind. So please, very good. That's what we want to see, you know, empower women. And we had a conversation today about women empowerment. So it's good to see that, in these young women. And then we have, no, this one I'm happy. Agile Africa. You know, this is when you know that you have good judges. If this guy didn't win, there would have been a problem. Because we tell you why he deserves to be here. So you will all be walking away with 10,000 rands each. Given to you by Oscar. So please, let's start with the lady 1 minute to tell yourself, to tell your story to the rest of the family.
Good evening. Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Lisa. I'm from Lusaka, Zambia, and I'm the co-founder of BioGreen Technology. BioGreen basically provides essential services to emerging fish farmers. We currently have a crisis in terms of the fish demand and supply gap in the country, and we've decided to empower community-based fisheries to increase their productivity and also reduce operational costs. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for this award. So I'm from South Africa. My name is Mkolisi. Yeah. So I'm involved in the health tech space. We solve the problem of poor compliance to chronic medication through our app Mupilo. It's basically a medication management platform that helps people that are living with chronic illnesses to be a little bit more compliant, in that way improving their health outcomes. Because we understand if you don't comply to your treatment, there's all sorts of things that would happen to your health, including drug resistance, even preventable death. And this is a major problem because in our country, especially South Africa, we've got the highest number of people living with HIV. We all know that. And with the global goals of really ending HIV as a public health threat by 2030, we believe that our solution will be able to help catalyze those efforts. So thank you for the work.
Thank you. When your certificate, I will call you to come and take your certificate. Health is important. Healthcare is important. So thank you so very much. And then, who do you think won? Why is it? Who make Who shouted here? Who? You. All right. Tell her, who do you think won? Why is it all men? No, I only few people standing on the stage. Who do you think won? Because like you have a secret. South Africa. Zambia. Okay. Are you sure? South Africa. So why is Botswana not confident? But Namibia, or you don't? Why is only South Africa and Zambia shouting? Botswana. I think Botswana is taking a laugh. I wanted to check out my panel if there's someone that has some relationship with Botswana, because but either way, it was really a tough disappointment to the judges. But like I said before, we all have to have someone that will walk away with something. And it doesn't mean that, like Sina said, all of them are all winners, right? So let's give it up for Itachi Cup. You are the winner, you have 2 minutes.
Thank you so much for the recognition. My name is Shai Munyasi and I'm the founder of Itachi Cup. Basically, like I always say, our mission at Itachi is very simple. That is to empower small businesses and transform inclusive finance. Over the past 6 years, we engage in research to understand the most common pain points that small businesses were facing, and that was access to finance. So my team and I, we decided to solve the problem, which is affecting so many people, not only in Botswana, but in the whole world. So for this award, as a recognition, is just validation that we're onto something big, and we really appreciate it. We really appreciate this event, what we learned, the connections we made, the people we met. It was really amazing. Nice. So thank you so much.
And he's walking away with 15,000 rand. Please. DJ, can we have some music or something?
You have the aux cable.
Alright.
Charging. Amazing.
Can you put it on that side? Can you?
Okay. Just give me 1 minute. Where? this against here. Sorry, there's one.
Pardon?
I left two over here. This one? Thank you. I'll come to them. That's it, right? That's it. Okay.
I am not responsible, so.
No, like in the next 10. Okay.
The spread. Okay. Cross your fingers.
It's not too safe.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've taken more than enough time. I think we want to go and celebrate ourselves. I'll just find out whether we have your certificates ready. So in the meantime, we'll ask our DJ to just play something nice for us. But also, immediately after this, we will be listening to honoring Tommy Davis and Rebecca Enonson. Just for those who are here, please, can I just raise your hand? Let us know. For those, those who've won. Alright, is there someone? Did you win? Yeah, for the. So.
Mse wako hawezi kuja na yolo box achukue 10. Saturday. Tani uliza. Tunangoja nini? Ndio certificate. Print. Let me get some. Uliza. DJ. John the ones and Saturday night. When can I come? Nice.
My brother, the hotel has asked me to reduce the noise because the residents are complaining. Yes. Is it there? When is it?
Is it not supposed to be there? They didn't see?
Yeah. Was it not played?
You should have played. I don't know, just check.
Hey, Niban. So?
It's supposed to be white.
Hello?
It's white and it was hot, so something was taking the white.
There is a fault happened there.
Wait, I get it.
Excuse me, is there anyone that was expecting an award? Is there any category that was not now?
Nataka kamera ya kustream. Nataka kufuatilia job ya kustream. Naweza stream na yellow box. Unajua kutumia yellow box.
Nominees are 2,100.
Ada?
Yes, but you didn't see your name there. So when they were shouting, they were calling your name.
Uko kwa picha boss, uko kwa picha? Umeingia kwa picha. So, sasa unaweza tumia nini nyingine kusikia?
But I know that I saw your name there.
Tuanzie hapo.
Yes, so you didn't see your name?
Sijakopi.
Oh, maybe we did. No, I should play again then.
So, turudisha hapa. Achana. Let me consult the guy. Because pia wewe lazima ulipe nini, so
Richard,
yeah.
Richard, I'm looking for a video.
Kiasi, let me just consult that.
Okay, he's the one.
Umesema tuzime ngoma.
Smallest is meeting. I'll sing. We have to sing. All right. Okay. Oh, let me. One is a better one.
Okay.
Are you staying here, Mr. Charles? No, we're going. No, Kuyamba's one.
Mr. Sila is staying here?
I took Kuyamba. Okay, so I'm going to change it. Okay, same with me also.
Hamilton hajaitumia yellow box. Sasa yellow box yes iko but camera. Sasa
I don't know, you are sitting here.
Naweza, sina shida. But sasa kamera. Tunaona sasa kamera zote tuko na mapiano on Saturday. Kuna family shoot, nafanya family shoot. Hiyo nini bado kuna mapiano. Kuna nafaa kushago the same Saturday bado. So hata sijui.
Maybe rather than us playing the video again, I got a message that the youth collector was not on the list. So here are the winners.
So
I told you guys
kwanza nimwambie.
We have Brian Mangena from Uganda, Muralo Nematani from South Africa, Innocent Amato from Kenya, Akoho Omoso from South Africa, Seth Muli from South Africa, Tom Edison from Namibia, Gugu Musoni from South Africa, and Roger Mutale from Zambia. Is there any other person that said, no, let me read another one. He said, just give me a second, guys.
Kibol gun? Oh yeah, he said nature. Kamera baba, kamera. Ni huyu vile anaangalia sana.
Kamera. Kamera naweza piga tu Nikon ya Derek.
Ya kustream.
Nikon D10.
Ndio nasema inaweza stream for the 3 hours, 4 hours. Okay, sawa. Yellow box.
Kwa sawa.
Kwa sawa, yeye ana shida. Ni vile
ama wewe unge prefer kustream na kamera gani?
Okay, sasa unajua sana vile mimi napenda Sony of course. But kama inaweza work mimi sina shida. Inatumia dongle nini? Cable gani? HDMI mini ama
mini by the way.
I think ni sawa. Unaweza nikamfanyia I think, but I think we okay with that. Unaweza hiyo.
I want to
sawa.
Wacha tumalize tuongee.
Sawa.
Na connect nini hapo?
USB.
Those who came with a bus, the bus is leaving at 11. Please, we are doing it again. You don't know how to wait. Just wait, please, for your certificates. It is important that you just wait. We are sorry for the delay. It's only delivered. Just be patient a bit so you can get your certificate, please. DJ, please, just give us some music.
They've said you turn off the music. Can we stop the stream now, Ama?
Yes, I was. So that I know you can. That's what I'm saying, that your casino was mentioned because no, then you don't know you want.
Should we continue streaming?
No, you mean them?
No, live streaming. Should we continue or?
No, actually, no, I don't think we've captured enough, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. So,
okay, that's it.
Except they want it to be all about the pictures.
You're taking pictures. They're taking pictures.
Yeah.